Hello again, LOTR LCG fans. It's Tonskillitis with a new challenge. I'm looking at Mono Lore sphere this time, and I'm hoping to take on a thematic campaign against the Khazad Dum quest and Dwarad cycle. This is where I started playing the game during the Khazad Dum. Although we didn't have Nightmare at the time, I think that sort of updated it nicely and balanced the difficulty level to compensate for our newer player cards. It's a very interesting quest, lots of location control, some condition attachments, and quite a lot of combat actually as well. So it requires quite balanced decks. So I'm also going to be showcasing the errata'd Love of Tales. So people have been assessing whether or not it's still a valuable card. Obviously, I think the errata was much needed. It was just a ludicrous card in what you could achieve. You could basically generate infinite resources on a character. Certainly if you have a pair of song decks. So that's what I've got here. And now it's an exhaust action. It's still a very good card. You know, if you can generate up to 6 resources, it's a free attachment. So for playing one song card, it's pretty good value. So I'm looking forward to trying it. So Elrond has heard about some orc activity in Moria, so he's decided to lead the campaign himself with his Noldor friends over there, and we've got some another Noldor lord here and some elf friends here. So I think it's fairly thematic decks. I'm using lots of Noldor characters, so hopefully if you've not had a chance to see much of the Greyhaven stuff in action, then you'll see that, and we should be able to quest okay. Both hands are great. I've got a copy of Love of Tales in each one, so it looks like a great start. So we'll just reveal a couple of cards. We've got I have one encounter card per player, so let's just do that now. Okay, and we've got these locations, these 3 locations which we need to get out. Okay, a surging doomed effect, not ideal. We've got Aragorn in to control our threat on both sides. We play Deep Knowledge, so hopefully Aragorn will be able to stop us from threating out with the considerable threat gains that this quest includes. Okay, there's a Goblin Lurker and more threat gain, as we see. So just discard these. Okay, and it's a harmless treachery, so this is only going to trigger till the end of the phase, so that kind of makes up for our double surge in there. So that seems fine. That's a good start. Just one 3/3 threat enemy, so that's alright. Let's take our first turn. So remembering to draw an additional 3 cards for errata'd. The Temptation of Deep Knowledge already, and just the one on this side. Okay, Deep Knowledge is really a thing. Okay, so first one's probably going to go on Elrond. This is going to come into play for sure. Let's do deep Knowledge then for 1/2. Draw a couple more. Okay, not bad. Couple more on this side. Doom 2 on this side as well. Have I done this correctly? This deck starts off at 32, that one starts at 29. Yep, that's right. Okay, I'll play a Daeron's Runes now. Draw 1, 2, discard 1. Okay, I'll discard this copy of the Evening Star, which is a nice new card for location control, but it's used from your discard pile. So, and I'm wondering about additional Deep Knowledges. Okay, let's just do one more. Just the one. Draw another 2. And we're up to 40 on this side. Draw 2. Okay, more draw effects. Let's do another Daeron's Rooms. Okay, we've got another copy of Evening Star into the discard pile there. See how easy it is to get those into the discard pile. Okay, so let's just play. I'm going to be chucking a load of cards here. It's unfortunate, but we'll just have to make do, I think. So we'll start by putting a Song of Travel onto Galdor there, and I'll trigger Elrond's Love of Tales, and then I'll play 1 to put this Light of Valinor onto. I think I'm still going to go for Glorfindel. Classic play, even if it's Glorfindel, it's still a good target with his 3 attack. Okay, let me think. Okay, so from there I can go for a Vassal, and I'll also put a Lembas onto Aragorn then. Okay, that's not bad. That'll do. On this side, I'll go for a Love of Tales onto Glorfindel then, and I'll think long and hard, and then I guess I'll play one of these Mithrandir's Advice to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's play a Daeron's Rooms then. Draw 1, 2. Many options. We don't have a Spirit Song on this side yet. Okay, I'll ditch this one. Play another Daeron's Rooms. 1, 2. Okay, now we do have a Spirit Song. I'll ditch a Will of the West. Okay, so I'll spend 1 from Aragorn then to put the Song of Travel onto, I suppose, Glorfindel here, giving him a resource, and then shall we get out an Ent, or shall we get out an Asphalon? I think Asphalon from the start is pretty important, so let's do that. Okay, questing then. I'm going to quest, let me see, that's currently 7, 9, 12. Okay, let's send Aragorn as well. We're going on to gather information there then. 2 cards. Hoping for innocuous locations. So we've got a fair bit of location control. Okay, first card. Okay, that's fairly innocuous, I suppose. And next card. Okay, that's fairly innocuous as well. So it's going to add 3 threat to that. That's okay. It's going to add 1 threat to this guy. Let's just allow it. Okay then, not bad. So we're up against currently 7, 11. So we sent 14, did we? Because we sent Aragorn. I said 12 initially, and then I sent Aragorn. But what we can do is we can, before quest resolution, we'll Asphalon a couple on, and we'll use this handy cave torch to target the lightless passage. Do we get an enemy? We do not. And we also clear the location. So for all of its threat, it's gone. We're up against now a total of 4, and we sent 14, so we're just one short of clearing the side quest, but we're going to clear that anyway and bring out this into the staging area. Place 3 tokens onto here, and it's an excellent start, really. Couldn't have asked for much better there then. Okay, I'm not going to travel because I've got Asphaleth to deal with the location. This enemy's not going to engage because we've not got a dark location. So that's a good first round then. Let's get rid of some cards then on this side. It's not a big deal. Lots of Noldor allies there, but it's no problem. We still got a good first round. Okay, and we didn't gain any more threat, which was nice as well, so good. On we go. So plans for the next round, let me think. I suppose it depends what I draw with my errata'd player. I have got deep knowledge, which will help me potentially. I'll just move this across to remind me that this is the first player. Draw an additional card on this side. Draw, there's a Love of Tales, there's a good draw, right. Okay, other stuff I can't play, but Love of Tales is good. Right, okay, so this is the first player. So let's start by drawing 3. Yep. Mithrandir's advice then to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. More advice from Mithrandir. He needs to just do something instead of giving all this advice. Right, what am I going to do? Shall I take down this enemy possibly? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I'll use, I'll play Mablung here to engage this enemy. Bring him down to here then. Okay, cannot be optionally engaged, but I can take him down that way, so that seems okay. And I've spent my resources on that side. Over here then, I'll put out Love of Tales onto this guy, I guess. Galdor of the Havens. And not really anything else that I can play there, but that's okay. Yeah, after the good first round, I think we can afford to take a little bit of a break and probably just play this song. Okay, so questing. We're sending Glorfindel, of course. We need 6 attack to kill that enemy. So what am I sending there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. 11 for the side quest. Is that too much? 11. I think that's okay. That's okay. I'll use Asphaleth prior to staging because I don't want. Well, shall I? I'll just wait. Actually, I'll just wait. Actually, no. I'll go straight for it. I've just had an idea. So that's going to clear the location. 2 progress onto the first hall. Add it to the victory display. Straight away, I'm going to get the Bridge of Khazad Dum. And I've just had the inspiration that I can play a card from my discard pile, costing 2. Oh no, I've misread that card. Right, I still need to have the card in my hand. Okay. Well, that would have been nice, but it's okay. Right, I'll just leave it like that. We'll quest side quest then, and on we go. First card. Okay, doomed 1, not what we want to see. Okay, and each dark location in play gets... Okay, so There's no dark locations in play at the moment. Next card. Okay, there's a dark location for us. Right, so we sent 11. We're up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Is that right? 6, 8. Yeah. So we're going to make the progress we needed there. So we're going to clear this gather information. Okay, so each player can search the deck for a card. Start with this player. Love of Tales or Desperate Alliance is my main question. I think I'm going to go for Love of Tales on this side. Close and shuffle. Over here then, I'll search my deck for a card. Ah. Now Love of Tales not quite as good on this side. But let's get this Evening Star then. Yeah, that's a good option. Okay, so shuffle this. Great. Okay then, so what we can do then, we can actually clear some locations here. So let's start by cave torching then. So this is the, when are we torching now? So we've completed this. So are we going to travel anywhere? That's the question. No, I'm not going to travel this round, so I'll deal a damage to the cave torch then. This is just my travel action. And I'll put 3 progress onto there then, which is not going to clear it because of the narrow fissure here. Okay, let's see if we get an enemy. We do this time. Okay, fine, he'll engage, that's good. And then what can we do? Okay, so we're done there. We can go to engagements then. Let's bring down this guy to here then. Is he better over here? Yeah, probably is. Well, I'm just thinking about, could use Elrond, but I don't think it matters. Okay. Combat. Right, let's block the guy with 2 attack. Okay, that's a pretty bad shadow card there. Discard the defending character from play. Well. Okay. There goes Aragorn then. So that wasn't particularly what I wanted to see at this point. That's a bad shadow card. Okay, this one's going to go undefended. Right, he's attacking for 3. Well, that's pretty bad shadow cards all round. And let's deal with one of these then. So, right, first of all, let's play what we're going to play then. So, should have just done that attack undefended, really. Okay, so let's play the Evening Star then on this side. So that's going to place 2 progress on any location. Let's start by placing 2 on this one then to clear it. Well, shall we? No. Let's start by placing 2 on this one to clear it. Progress can be placed on it because it's the cave torch is exhausted. And then there's 2 other copies of this in my discard pile, which I've already discarded, so I'll just confirm that. So that's another 4 progress. Yep, there they are. Okay, that's another 4 progress. Let's clear the Bridge of Khazad Dum then. That's added to the victory display. Also, this one's now going to clear because there's no location, no narrow fissure keeping it in play. So, real nice chain reaction there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we'll choose this one obviously, and it has no effect. It doesn't even surge, so that's really good. Okay, so that worked out really well for locations, aside from the awful combat phase. So what are we going to do then? Let's kill the old goblin lurker there. Well, shall we? Shall I kill him? Okay, let's kill the goblin lurker just to be sure. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate shadow card, okay? It can happen. Okay, so I'll do this then, just to play it and generate some resources. So it'll generate resources there. We're not bothered about the willpower boost. It's just an opportunity to get some resources out there. And we'll also trigger it on Glorfindel as well. So 3 resources there, not bad for 1 card. Okay, let's move on to the next round then. So we lost Aragorn, but hopefully we can recover from that situation. Oh, of course, these are discarded. Quite glad to have lost the Lord of the Eldar, of course. Play it in your discard. Okay, good. Right, draw a card over here then. Okay, let's... unfortunately, this player goes first. So... Okay, I can use Eristor's resource to put this Song of Travel over onto Merlon then. This is really good actually. I see a way back into the light after losing Aragorn. I sense he might be making a triumphant recovery. Okay, so right, what am I going to do here then? Let's play a couple of allies then, I suppose, because I can. I didn't trigger my Love of Tales there. I don't think it matters too much. So I'm just playing these using Elrond's resources and using Galdor's there. And I don't think I'll bother using Galdor's draw effect, so let's just wait. Okay, and then over here, I'm going to put out my other Love of Tales. And I'm going to allow this player to trigger an action generally then, so we now are able to add a resource, a resource, a resource. So for a 0 cost event, it's massively powerful at this stage. Okay, and we're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spirit resources, and we're going to return Aragorn into play. So, well, good. That's all I can say. Okay, so we just need to make 7 progress to clear this quest now. We can move on to the next quest phase. But we just need to go a little bit carefully. Threat is a potential issue on this side, certainly. So let's just think carefully about that then. Okay, I'll send Glorfindel. I'll send, I suppose, Mablung here. And that's 6, 9. Just send 9. Of course, that vassal should have gone. 9. Let's just send 9 then. Okay, first card. Doomed 1. Bit of a concern for the threat, but okay, not bad. So we're just up against 4, so we're going to make 5 progress. We sent just 9 this time, didn't we? That was 4, 6, 9. Yep. Remove that from there. Okay, 9. 5 progress. So we've not quite passed yet. That's okay. We don't need to clear that one. Let's just think about our engagements here. Okay, this guy is a bit of a problem. Okay, I guess I'll take him down over here then. Of course, it doesn't benefit us to travel. Okay, so I'm just going to block with one of these weenie allies here then, raising my threat by 2. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, and over here I'll defend again with Aragorn, and he'll raise his threat as well. Wow, lots of threat gain, but just would have been the same if we would have revealed that, I suppose. That ally, of course, is killed. We can dispatch this enemy over here then. Okay, it's not really a bad round for all that, and we don't have a desperate alliance yet, but we have means of drawing cards, so we'll just pass on to the next round. That was, like I say, a very good round, so let's move on. Really pleased that I was able to get back Aragorn, and there's a great resource generator again then there. Draw an additional 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. And on this side, draw a card. Okay, not bad. So right, what do I want to play on this side? Ooh, guess I'll use Aragorn's resource to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's great to see that Love of Tales there. I'll put it down on Aragorn now, just to give us more options there and give us more resources. Just generally more control over the game. Okay, I think now is the opportune moment to play this, so let's trigger every hero's Love of Tales. Whoops, I missed Aragorn there. So you can see it's still a powerful, really powerful effect. It's not bad at all, and that song, Hope Rekindled, is an important component. Okay, so that was an event. I'm still on this player's planning. Let's go with right, we'll go with Quick Beam then. We'll go with an Ent. Oh, I'm at 47 threat, is that right? Oh my. Right, let's get the Song of Erendil then over on this side as well. So we can eat the threat and reset. Whoops, I need to put it on a spirit hero. So I can just put it on Glorfindel himself then, that's not bad. Okay. So that at least ensures that we're not going to threat out. But I still need to secure my threat. I get to draw an additional card as well for Song of Erendil. It's a great card. Okay, so that's alright then. Right, so let's go to planning on this side then. So we'll start by doing 1 for an Errand Rider here. We'll do 1 for a Song of Travel onto, I suppose, Erestor. I'll do 1 for a Fall of Gil-galad onto Elrond as an emergency option here for threat. which seems fine. And I'll trigger Galdor's action to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some fantastic cards there. Okay, let's get this ally out first of all. Let's get a see, a Lembas probably onto Aragorn. And I'll probably save the other resources there, I think. Okay, so that's good. So I don't mind passing really here, but I want to do it in a manner where I can deal with combat. So if I am going to pass, I'm not going to send many. So I'm sending 5 there. Right, what can I afford to send on the other side, I'm thinking. I want to make sure I can kill this patrol sentry. So that's 6, 9, 10. Seven. 7's not very good, is it? We've only got 3 in staging though. Alright, let's send 9. And see what happens. First card. Okay, currently only got 1 threat, 1, well, 3 quest points I suppose. Okay, so we're up against a total of 3, 4, so 7, is that right? 3, 4, 7. So I'm going to make exactly 2 progress and pass. Okay, which seems okay. Right. Orc enemies then. Let's have a look at what we've got. Okay, let's get... yeah, okay, we can take out this guy. We can take out one of these then. So there's not many left in the deck, so the patrol leader shouldn't be too hard to kill. Close and shuffle then. So 1 had to be the patrol leader, 1 the sentry, and the scout's obviously the best fit for the remaining 1. Okay. There we go then. We'll leave this goblin in the staging area. I think there's no point probably in clearing that location there. Let me think. There's not many enemies though if I was to torch. Oh no, if I torch that guy I'll attack, so that's not really an option. Okay, let's just put a couple of progress on this one then with Asphalov. Okay, still got 1 progress left, so it's still in staging. And let's engage him. So, where do I want a patrol sentry? Okay, let's do that then. So, I optionally engaged him here, I optionally engaged him there, and then this guy came down to here for engagement checks. Okay, that seems fine. Combat. So, this is a bit of a puzzle again. think I'll start by doing this guy undefended. Add the patrol sentry to the staging area. Yikes. Didn't even think there was hardly any of those left in the deck. That sucks. Okay, let's do a damage to Glorfindel, I suppose. Okay. This guy probably needs to be defended, so let's do that. Yep. Okay. Right, so he's going to take 1 damage, and he's also going to take a couple of damage from the attack, but that's fine. And then I'm going to ready him using the Lembas, healing all damage from him there. Okay, so far so good. Right. Okay, over here then, we've got 2 more enemies, let me think. Let's block the... Sorry, I should have flipped this quest card over as well. So I need to place progress by killing the enemies. Okay, Aragorn's going to defend here. Nothing, takes a couple of damage. Well, does he? Let me think about that. Actually, he doesn't. I've got enough actually to kill one there. Well, trying to decide where I'm going to kill one. I think I'd rather kill one over here, really, wouldn't I? On the Elrond side. So, probably just block with the Errand Rider, I suppose. Okay, so that's 2 damage to Aragorn then. I was thinking about Tale of Tenuviel, but it's not going to really do anything significant. It just enabled me to kill one of the patrol sentries over here, but I can kill one of them over here if I use the Vassal anyway, so it's not a massive big deal. Yeah, I've got 5-8 there, so I think we're okay. So I, under no circumstances, want to use the Cave Torch now. Do not Cave Torch. Okay. Actually, I've just had a thought. It could work out alright, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to try it. Okay, so I'm going to defend with this Errand Rider against the Patrol Sentry. So I'm going to... It's essentially just a chump block. It's okay. Yep, I think he needs to take the fall for the team. Okay, so he's going to get +3 defense as well. That doesn't actually bother me too much because I've decided now to attack in another way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by spending 1 resource from Galdor of the Havens here, and I'm going to choose a Noldor character to ready a Dunedain character. It only actually takes a character, so not a hero, so I can give him +1 attack. But that's not really relevant. The fact is that he's being readied, and I can kill a patrol sentry. So I'm playing the odds here on this. So Aragorn and all these guys can attack now for I think it's 10 attack there. Okay, that's enough to kill. Seems good. And then, like I say, I'm going to play the odds. So that's 1 progress onto the quest there, killing one. And let's attack for... because we can't kill the patrol sentry anyway, let's gamble on this guy. So we're attacking for 7. And we discard the top card. It is not an enemy, so we kill the patrol sentry as well. So the patrol leader. So that actually worked out really nicely. Okay, yeah, great. Right, at the end of the round then, I'm going to... Sorry, before that, let me choose the player to shuffle in. Will of the West. Which deck shall I use? I've used my Galdor action actually. I think I'll shuffle this player's deck in. So I'll choose this player and I'll shuffle these into the deck because Fortune and Fate looks like a good option. Okay, and then now I need to remove this from play. And of course these are going to be discarded. And away they go. The Vassal of the Windlord is also gone. Okay, I think we've triggered everything there. That looks pretty good. At the end of the round, I'll raise my threat by 1 to keep this player's threat at the same for Song of Erendil. Okay. And then in the refresh phase here, I'm going to trigger Aragorn's action to reset this player's threat to back down to 29. Okay, so that looks alright. Just check I shuffle my deck there. And we'll move on to the next turn then. So pretty interesting round there. There's our final Love of Tales. Okay, let's draw a card on this side. Okay, not bad. Right, let's start by playing the Daeron's runes on this side. 1, 2. I'll discard this elf friend, I suppose. Okay. Over here then, I'll put the other Love of Tales out onto Eristor, of course. I'll spend 1 for a Vassal, and I'll spend an additional 2 for this Linden Navigator. And then over here, I'll spend 1 from Glorfindel to do this song. And well, let's just put it on Elrond then, have him as a failsafe. So it's limit 1 per deck for all of Gil-galad, but it's actually not limit 1 per hero. So if my threat's being a problem on this side, I could actually allow Elrond to die and then reduce my threat by 26 on this side. So that's an interesting option there, bit of a janky combo. Okay, let's trigger our Love of Tales then on either side for playing that song, because we all love a good tale. Okay, we'll play out this side quest, which works really nicely. What else do we need? This guy should be ready. I don't know why he's not ready. I'm not seeing him as ready. Okay, so I could play out a Gandalf on this side now to help with combat. That's probably the best option there then. Let's do that. Okay, there he is. I'll use my Asphaleth straight away as well to clear this location while it's in the staging area before it builds up. And we're looking alright there then. So we've got 7 in the staging area currently, and yeah, we just need to quest in a manageable sort of way. So let's quest, say, total of 7 there, 9. Linden Navigator can go. I'll add a progress token to mark that. 7, 9, 11. $14. Let's send 14 then. We're currently up against 7, so it seems pretty reasonable. Well, let's send 16 because I'd like to clear that side quest ideally. That might not do it, but let's just see. First card is a patrol leader. Second card is going to attach to this, I suppose. Boosting up its quest points. Okay, it's got no other effects though. Okay, so quite a lot of enemies then. So we're up against a total of 3, 6, 9, 10, 13. Oh, so we're going to make 3 progress. We've not quite cleared our side quest there, so that's a bit of a shame. Okay. Nothing we can do about that then. Okay, we've got 2 enemies that are going to engage. Don't know if it matters where we take them. I think we've got to take them both down, so okay, we don't want these to deal with these goblins up here at the moment, so let's do. So I'll keep the Linden Navigator around, discarding this card for her, and okay, I suppose I'll take down the patrol leader over here then. Combat. Real shame that I just one off on that side. Okay, right, let's start by blocking with a Linden Navigator then here. Okay, so she's killed. And then I suppose we'll block over here with... Okay, great, no bad shadows there then. Okay, so over on this side, yeah. How are we going to do it? Let me think. Okay, we'll defend with... Okay, we'll defend with the Ent there then. Nothing. And we'll defend with Gandalf then. And nothing. So no shadow effects at all that round. That's unusual. Okay. There we go. That's that dealt with then. Let's try and pull the same trick again then. Attacking for 7 against the patrol leader. And see if we get an enemy. We don't. So he's killed again. And we're going to pass on, I suppose, onto their next quest stage. So we do not collect resources now, and we just need to make 12 progress. Okay, doesn't end the phase though, so we can still launch a vicious attack against this patrol sentry here then. And kill him. So I just really need my 0 cost song now. Okay, anyway, over here, let's go to the refresh phase then again. And I suppose when this player raises his threat by 1, I'll lower it down and raise my threat by 1. And then I'll raise my threat by 2 to keep around Gandalf. And there we go then. So that's where we are. Let's pass on to the next round. So let's remove all resources that we've gained there, because we do not collect resources. Okay, and draw a card. And on this side, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me think about this then. Okay, so I want to play this song then for sure. Let's play this onto Glorfindel then over here. And when we play a song, you know what happens. Whoops, we're doing it out of order though, aren't we? That's unfortunate. It would have been better if I could have played it on this side, wouldn't it? But I guess I can still cancel and stuff. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, hopefully we'll still be able to win. Okay, so this player is just going to pass on their planning phase because they've got no free stuff that they can do other than a rather risky doomed effect. So let's just wait then, and then we'll have this player play the song because he had some resources left over. He puts it on here, and let's gain resources all round them. Starting on this side. So we can do a pretty large Noldor boost then here, which could work out okay. Exhausted the wrong thing. Okay, that's fine. And over here. Good. Okay, then we'll use her effect to discard these 2 cards and get that Lords of the Eldar in the discard pile where it belongs. And then we'll quest onto the main quest, I suppose. So, yeah. I can't really do anything about this player's threat during the questing phase now. I could play an event later in the round to search out my deck for Gandalf card. But that's fine. Okay, I'll quest then on the main quest. How much can I send? That's 8 there. I've currently got 9 in the staging area. If I send everyone here, what's that? 2, 4, 7, 11, 13, 15, 17. I think it's worth sending everyone. I think I've got a reasonable chance of passing, so let's just go all in. Seems good. And I'm going to play Lords of the Eldar. Almost certainly going to play Lords of the Eldar, so yeah, that should be fine. It was a shame I didn't get my gather information last turn, because then I could have just lowered this player's threat down using Desperate Alliance. But there you go. Okay, I'm throwing it all in. So 7 there, 8, 10, 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23 then. Let's see what we get. First card is going to surge. Second card is going to stay. Third card, give us a cancel. Something we can cancel, eh? That's not something we can cancel. Okay, so let's think about this then. We've got a total of 3, 9, 10, 13, 18 then. So we're currently going to make 5 progress. Okay. if we, what are our options here? If we, five progress. We need 7 more. How much can I boost? Let me see. I've got a song here I can boost up by 1, an additional 1. I've got, so that put 6 progress. How many Noldor characters have I got? Oh, 5 Noldor characters, is that right? Yeah, interesting. Very interesting situation here. Can I, is there any way I can win this? Let me think about this. I think I've just thought of a way of doing it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it works. Okay, so follow carefully, folks. Tell me if I do anything wrong. I don't know. So first of all, I can choose this then, and I can spend 1 resource from Glorfindel then to count the resources in her resource pool as an extra willpower. So that'll give us 1 extra token on the quest, which is fine. Takes us 1 step closer to victory. And then we have another action to play. So let's spend 1, 2, 3 over here to do from our discard pile this excellent event. Lords of the Eldar. Okay, we get some extra willpower here. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 4, 5 there then. We've got 5 extra willpower there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that puts us within 1 progress of winning, does it? This is pretty ridiculous, folks. Right. And for the final one, what can I do? If I search through my deck using Mithrandir here, using word of command, what can I get? Yeah, I was hoping it said that. Right, I thought it actually might just be attack and defense, but actually it's attack, defense and willpower is boosted, so we can exhaust Glorfindel there. This is so ridiculous. So we pay that resource, so in fact we lose 1 willpower there, but then I'm adding 3 willpower to Aragorn's willpower. 4, well it's printed willpower, so I'm adding 3 willpower to Aragorn's, so we've got a total then of 27, and I believe we won. So the Tale of Tenuviel didn't really do anything, but the Lay of the Nimrodel didn't really do anything, but Aragorn's going to ready, and he's going to get +3 willpower. That's the outcome of that, I think. So that means, yeah, my total willpower is up to 30, and I'm going to win. Is that right? 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 18 there, and 3, 7, 10, 12, 17, 19, 23, 27, 29, 31, 33 actually I'm counting now. So it looks like I've won quite comfortably. I've won by 3 progress there in the end. So yes, that was the victory. So interesting first playthrough there. There's a lot of threat raising in this quest anyway. I had a few moments, like I say, where I could have easily got something like Desperate Alliance, which just would have given that player so much more comfortable time in these last couple of rounds. But, you know, in the end it worked out okay. It was really fun. Lots of stuff I've not really used before. I've not used this event too much. I've not used the Evening Star too much, which was really handy to clear out those locations earlier on. For combat, you know, the Noldor did alright. Of course, getting out these powerful Ents helped as well. Losing Aragorn and then getting him back again was quite funny in the end. You know, these Fall of Gilgalads, I didn't get to use them this quest, so stay tuned for reducing by 26 threat, hopefully in the next quest. But yeah, it's a really fun play style, folks. So you know, it's quite convoluted as you can see with the number of card effects, but you've got so many options with cards like this and this, which can just let you choose anything. Of course, with the Rivendell Minstrels, they fit great in the deck because you can find whichever song you need the most. And it's just really fun. So our first one was a success. I'm really glad. And please join me again soon for another quest. And we'll be up against 7th level Nightmare next. So thanks for watching, folks.